So guys, we are at it again. So tonight we'll talk about again Burkina Faso. Why? Because the Burkina Faso army actually attacked and came out victorious against some militant group. Let's put it. When I use the word, other word, they tend to like shut about the video. So anyway, so I'm gonna play a little clip. It's a little bit disheartening, but we need to see this because we need to make this go so that we know that he's actually doing the work. The army is doing their work to protect their citizens. Anyway, take a listen and then come back. Boom.
Recent news, the FAMA, the Defense and Security Forces, have inflicted heavy losses on the terrorists in the Kidal region and routed others who attacked the Zantikila post early this morning. Comments by Abdoulaye Sakou.
The General Staff of the Armed Forces informs the public that, as part of territorial surveillance, on October 8, 2025, FAMA's aerial units detected and neutralized a group of terrorist armed groups in the Inaraban area, Kidal region. On the same day, in the localities of Kolondieba, Zegwa and Erema Konor, in the Sikasso region, aerial units carried out strikes on 3 targets, all successfully engaged. Several dozen terrorists were neutralized and equipment was destroyed. Furthermore, on Thursday, October 9, 2025, the forces responded vigorously to the attack on the Antiguilas post at dawn. The report indicates that several terrorists were neutralized and motorcycles and weapons were recovered. The General Staff of the Armed Forces reassures the public of the FAMA's full commitment to fighting terrorism throughout the country.
So that's it there. So you see, Abraham Traore upgraded the military drastically with drones and new equipment. So you see, it's actually doing the necessary job it's supposed to be doing, which is protecting the nation against militants and people who have ill intent toward the country. And you can see, they take out a massive amount of militants, and they confiscate their bikes and their weapons that they found them with, and you know. So this is what will be hidden from us. The world, the Western media will never show anything like this of successful missions against these so-called militants. But as soon as one attack squeeze through, it's plastered all over the media. Look at what's happening in Burkina Faso because of they get rid of the French and the Americans. This is why we need channels like mine and other channels that brings you the truth about what's happening, that they're actually being very, very successful when it comes down to retaking back, retaking land and also getting rid of these militants. And but I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not talking about like a few, dozens, hundreds of thousands of them are being taken out. Because what? When the army is fully equipped, you have drones, you have civil, you have enough, you have you have the vehicles, you have the tools, not just the vehicles, you have the tools necessary to take them on. Because if they are more equipped than you are, you're going to be a very tough fight. But when you are more equipped than they are, this is a result of what you will see whenever time the Burkina Faso army goes out and protect the nation by any means necessary. Because they have recaptured so many lands. I do a video a couple of weeks ago where hundreds of thousands of people returning home to areas that was confiscated by these militant groups and run by them. But now they've been chased out, they've been taken out, and they have hundreds of thousands of people returning now to these areas to live in peace. And don't forget, Abraham Traore have done so much in manufacturing infrastructure by bringing in new roads to these areas so they have more access. The army themselves have access to move their weapons and their tools to the necessary areas, and also electricity, water, and phone service to these rural areas that never seen anything like this in the past 60 years. So that in itself is also a boost to the morale of the citizens. Hence the reason why Burkina Faso citizens don't really leave their country right now. Let me rephrase. All those who have left the country are returning in droves. By the hundreds of thousands are returning home because what? The country is in a far upward momentum, which where manufacturing is up, job opportunities are up, investments are up. People are getting more and more people become financially stable. You have less and less attacks successful attacks on these citizens because of the army protecting the country and regaining more and more grounds. And he does not make bad deals that are going to put his citizens in harm's way. So, all in all, this is what we need to push out to the world, to be this that it's actually working better than how we think, but because of the Western media who control the narrative, well, who used to have the full control of the narrative to paint these countries as like the worst country there is, and they have this and that, but no, it's quite the opposite. And it's the reason why they are trying to make sure we don't have these kind of videos don't get shown to the masses because of shadow banning by some certain platforms. Anyway, so what do you think about this? I'm Traore putting in the work, getting his country more safe and safer, taking out the unnecessary people that are not supposed to be there in the first place. And this is what I love about Traore. A man of his word. He does not just talk the talk, he walks the walk. He moves in silent. He don't announce what he's gonna do. He just do it, and then you hear the result. He never announces anything. Oh, I'm going here to do this. No, that's not his style. He does it military-wise, discipline, covertly, and then you see the result. And he always have the results filmed, so there's no misconception that these people are not of militant background. They are not low regular citizens. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. As always, I don't know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Want to like this channel? Spread the word so we can get to grow and become more, and not become, and put out more content to please, to counteract the AI videos that they are doing now to slander the African continent and misinformation out there. So anyway, thanks for watching as always. Boom.